Hi, JT, high performance coach. I help inspire and motivate people to live a more purposeful and more fulfilling life. And today I'm going to talk to you about having a bad day. Talk to you about having a bad day and a bad series of days, the 3 causations for a bad day, and give you 5 strategies to help you overcome a bad day. So, have you ever woken up in the morning and you were just feeling off, like you didn't feel like getting out of bed? You just wanted to lay there, just binge on Netflix, maybe play video games, get that pint of Ben and Jerry's and just say, F it, just burn it all to the ground. I'm telling you, I think we've all been there at some point in time. And I know for me, I've had periods of my life where I have felt very much in a negative mood, where I just wanted to burn it all to the ground and just aggravated and just not happy. And in an effort to want to overcome that and be a better version of myself, I set out to study what was the causation of my bad days and how do I stop it from happening? Because every minute that you spend in misery and unhappy is 60 seconds you're robbing from your happiness. So by developing some positive habits, know that bad days are coming and implementing some strategies. And the strategies that I'm going to share with you today are not earth-shattering. They're just common sense. The difficulty is actually implementing the common sense, doing it when you don't want to do it, okay? That when you don't have enough middle fingers for the day and you got to push through anyway, that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. So 3 causations and then 5 simple strategies to help you out. So did you know that when you wake up in the morning and you watch 3 minutes of negative news, like either on your social media or on TV, the chances of having a bad day is 27%, okay? So, garbage in equals garbage out. You gotta safeguard, what is happening to you. And like I said, we've all had bad days, but most of us don't have the resiliency or the wherewithal to stop, detach from the moment, and implement some very simple basic strategies. So I would love to hear from you, like what strategies that you employ to help you have a good day. How do you turn around a bad day? And by all means, if you get some value out of this video today, please like, comment, and share. So my struggle, I had a bad week last week. Something had happened to me at work where I felt underappreciated, undervalued, and in addition to I'm missing my kids, they're away from home for the summer, and just a myriad of things. I overtrained, so I'm not feeling so good, and I just for about 4 days, just really in a funk. It was hard to push through on my workouts. I did my meditation, but it wasn't like a good effort. Like I wasn't into it. I cut some of them short because I was just grumpy. I wasn't eating the best, and I was doing everything that I could to just push through and just make it happen. Now the old me would have probably just binged on video games, avoided my problems, drank a bunch of beer, probably overeat, stress eat. I used to stress eat a lot. So I handled it a lot better than I used to. And I would say, just looking at last week and what happened to me, I think I was able to work through my issues, identify the causation of it, and probably get through it much faster than I would have in years past, okay? So by some of the simple strategies and identifying, what the causation, the root cause of it is, and implementing some basic strategies can really help you pull out of a bad day or bad series day. Because bad days are coming, and I don't mean to be negative, but you're going to have bad days again. But your ability to stop, detach, implement some strategies, identify the root cause, action those, will put more positive days in your life. And I've been able to coach and help and others walk through some of these bad moments and turn it around. So just know that your negative emotions and when you're feeling bad, it's not just happenstance. It's not a mystery. There's something actually happening to you. And if you don't have an understanding of what the root cause is, it's probably some bunch of maybe minor things that have happened. It's rolling around in your subconscious. You're too busy to unpack it at the moment. And it's just causing some grumpiness and some negative emotion in your life. So I'm going to talk to you about give you 3 causes of negative emotions and having a bad day. The first one is fatigue. You may not be eating properly. You may not be getting enough sleep. We're chronically dehydrated as a society, and you should be drinking 6 to 8 liters of water. And what I tell clients that I work with is if you didn't do anything with your nutrition, you didn't add any level of exercise, but by drinking like roughly about a gallon of water a day, and I'm not talking like tea or adding a bunch of sugar in it, or just water, just drinking water, it will increase your energy levels significantly. Your body's like a house, and then if you go and overeat, overstress eat, or you go out for the night of drinking, it's like smashing in the windows of your house, throwing in a bunch of bags of garbage, and just feeling like just crap. Burn your house down. It's going to take you some time to recover that. You got to clean all that up. And if you've had a couple of bad days of eating or a night of drinking, it's not just the next day that you're feeling bad. You could feel bad for a period of like 48 to 72 hours while you rehydrate and get the minerals and vitamins back in your body. So fatigue can cause you to have some negative emotions. It'll be the start of a bad day. Okay, so fatigue. The second thing is you're reacting to something. So reaction. So maybe you've had an argument with your significant other. Maybe you butted heads with a coworker. Maybe you got a fight with your kid. Maybe someone flipped you off and cut you off, at work on the drive in this morning. You're reacting to something. Something is in your subconscious and you're reacting to it. If you can't quite pinpoint it, then maybe it's a bunch of little things rolling around your subconscious, and you may feel that days later as you're really busy. Then as you start to slow down, you're like, what was really causing it? In a good way, if you can't pinpoint what it is, get out a journal, write down your emotions, and do an inventory of all your interactions and see if you can identify what you're actually reacting to. The third thing, and I'm really bad about this, is rumination. So you have a negative emotion or something bad had happened to you, and it's like a merry-go-round of negativity. And what happens is, as this merry-go-round goes around, you're starting to think about all the negative things that had happened. You start to get self-doubt. You start to feel insufficient. It starts to feed that self-doubt. That self-doubt gets into fear, and then you're feeling worthless, and you're just feeling awful about yourself, okay? So you got to be very careful about rumination and stop the cycle of rumination, okay? So these things are not mutually exclusive. You can feel fatigue, reaction, ruminate. You can do all of those things simultaneously, but those are the three primary causes of negative emotion, okay? So here's some strategies to help you overcome these negative emotions. First one, like I said, this is not rocket science. These are very simple things. The difficult thing is going to be able to identify what you need to do and then actually do it. So when you're in bed and you're feeling like wanting to get off the couch, the first thing you need to do is get up and move. Change your physical location, move your body and your breath, and you're going to start to feel better by just changing your location. So fight the urge of staying in bed, get outside, get some sunshine, move the body, get some oxygen flowing in your lungs, okay? The second thing you want to do is set your intention. What I tell my clients to do is you should have three words that describe the best of who you are as a person. These are three words of how you want to show up, how you want to be remembered. And when you think about setting your attention, when you're thinking when you're on a negative trajectory, come back to your three words and reset your intention. It might just simply, like if you're at work, you can stop and just close your eyes, take 10 deep breaths, and just think about your three words. And it will help you, maybe table some of those negative emotions, because that's not how you want to be remembered. And in an effort to take command of your emotions, think of, we all have like long-term goals. What I want you to do when you're feeling really down is just think about the next hour. What could you do in the next hour to get a simple win so you can gain just a little bit of momentum? We're just trying to get you through 1 hour at a time until we get out of this funk, okay? So reset your attention, think about your three words of how you want to show up, and just stop and think about that. And then small victories to gain some momentum. The third thing is put some positive audio in your ear, some good music, a good podcast. I like to go on YouTube and watch videos of like motivational videos. Like I love Joe Rogan's Be the Hero of Your Own Story, and a lot of other motivational videos. Also like overcomer stories, like, watching American Idol and seeing the person that, they look like they're about to just, be pulled off the stage with the big hook, but they come out and they just belt it out and everyone's just shocked. Those stories are fantastic. So put some positive audio or video into your mind. The next thing you can do is Share it with a friend. Call a good friend. Some of you want to spend some time with someone that you love and care about, or your significant other, and just tell them about your bad day. What is the causation? Maybe talk it through. And maybe it's just simply, hey, just call up a friend. Hey, I'm feeling like crap. Let's go for a walk. And then, out there on that walk, you talk and you strategize, and you're able to just get it off your chest. So it'll make you feel better. And then finally, the fifth strategy is to buy tickets. It's a simple strategy, but buy tickets. Find a concert, find a ball game, maybe plan a vacation. Do something within the next 6 to 8 weeks, because it gives you a level of optimism, something to look forward to. And when you actually go to a concert or an event, as soon as they start playing music, you start to feel good. You start to feel alive. It's going to get you out of that funk, okay? So those are 5 simple strategies. Like I said, if you have a strategy that I missed or something that worked for you, comment or share below. So 3 things that you should not do, and these are avoidance things. Compulsive shopping, okay? It's going to make you feel good initially, but you're going to have guilt, potentially some money issues. That's going to cause additional stress. Overeating, stress eating. You eat that 1,200 calorie Ben & Jerry's. It's going to feel good initially, but then you're going to feel guilty and bad about it later. And it's going to make you more lethargic, and kind of going back to the causation, it's going to feed that fatigue. Drinking, drinking once again. It's going to make you feel good initially, numb the pain, but ultimately you're wrecking your house, right? Bags of garbage in the house, dehydration. Alcohol is also a depressant, okay? So be cognizant of those things, okay? So I hope this video serves you well. Bad days are coming. 3 reasons of why you have bad days, 5 strategies to help you overcome. If this is helpful to you, please comment below and share this with someone that might be having a bad day. And I would love to hear any strategies that I may have missed that have been beneficial to you. And I hope this serves you well. In the meantime, do hard things. We'll talk to you guys later.